Welcome back to the channel. My name is Thomas Fletcher and I'm the host of the LCSW network. If you're new to the channel, please do me a favor by smashing that like button, by subscribing to the channel, and by sharing this video with your social work colleagues and friends. The purpose of this channel is to create a community of hope and support where social workers can come for relevant news, information, and inspiration. Well, welcome back, and to all my fellow social workers out there, happy National Social Work Month. If no one has told you that they appreciate your work, I'm going to tell you today. My fellow social workers, I appreciate all of the hard work that you put in every day on behalf of your clients, your agencies, and the profession. So in this video, I'm going to be just sharing the NASW theme and rationale for March 2021 National Social Work Month. And just a quick disclaimer, I am not a spokesperson for the NASW, but this is a news channel, so I am reporting on what NASW has written for their campaign for Social Work Month. So let's get to it. All right, so the theme this year is social workers are essential. And so let's go over the rationale that the NASW has put out. Social workers are essential to community well-being. As practitioners, social workers are trained to help people address personal and systemic barriers to optimal living. They are employed to effect positive change with individuals, families, groups, and entire communities. As a profession, social workers frequently use their collective power to pass laws and establish policies that give more people access to community services and benefits, improving the quality of life for everyone. Social work is the only helping profession which requires social justice advocacy as part of its professional code of ethics, and is therefore a large workforce mandated to advance the rights of the most vulnerable in society. For more than 120 years, the social work profession in the United States has helped bend the arc of justice, making our nation a more equitable and inclusive place. So there are more than 700,000 professional social workers employed in the United States and more than 3 million worldwide. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics continues to identify social work as one of the fastest growing professions in the United States. Other government sources report there are more clinically trained social workers providing mental health and behavioral health services than any other professional discipline in this nation. The nation needs more social workers as it continues to deal with entrenched problems that have stressed our society, including systemic racism and the coronavirus pandemic. The United States is also experiencing one of its worst economic downturns since the Great Depression. Social workers are on the front lines, helping people overcome these crises. In fact, social workers are everywhere people need help navigating tough life challenges. They contribute to interdisciplinary core teams in schools, hospitals, mental health centers, nonprofits, corporations, the military, and in local, state, and federal government. Many social work professionals also own private consultation practices. Throughout U.S. history, social workers have fought for civil and voting rights for people of color, protested American intervention in wars, achieved the minimum wage and safer workplaces for poor people, expanded reproductive and employment rights for American women, supported marriage and employment protections for LGBT people, advocated for immigrants seeking asylum, pushed for sensible gun laws and anti-violence initiatives, raised awareness about HIV and AIDS prevention and treatment, fought for client privacy and mental health services. So let's look at some additional campaign background. During the COVID-19 public health emergency, and in response to growing racial unrest, social workers gained national visibility as a crisis-ready workforce, trained to help people find resources and de-escalate community conflict. Hospital social workers such as Rosanelli Garcia at Mount Sinai Hospital in Chicago scrambled to help patients suffering from coronavirus infections get the best possible care, stay in contact with their families, and access necessary services for recovery after being released from the hospital. And when patients died, Garcia was there, comforting survivors and helping them manage their grief. Other social workers helped isolated older adults create life-enhancing social connections, ensured homebound children get meals and other resources needed to learn, and found emergency shelter for people experiencing homelessness. Many quickly pivoted to offering virtual therapy to accommodate more clients seeking mental health support. Social workers also pressed local, state, and the federal governments to help already struggling families survive during the pandemic's economic downturn. In addition, National Association of Social Workers and social work organizations have pledged to work to end systemic racism within the social work profession and across key social institutions such as law enforcement. Let's look at some campaign activities. Media training programs, social workers, and other experts will offer advice via video on how social workers can use media and the news to show how essential social workers are to our society. The social media campaign. NASW will provide social media messaging to help you celebrate the month. Draft press release and draft letter to the editor. Use the release and letters to the editor to inform your local media about Social Work Month. Proclamations. The Social Work Month online toolkit will also include a sample proclamation that social workers can send to city, local, or state government officials. The proclamation will include information on the contributions of social work and why the social work title is so valued. Radio tour by NASW CEO Angelo McLean or NASW President Mitt Joyner. Video PSAs that can be used in presentations or shared on social media or websites. Logos. NASW will offer logos the public can use on Social Work Month promotional materials. And there's also Social Work Month merchandise, which will be used to promote the Social Workers Are Essential theme. And Jim Coleman LTD is our official vendor. So I'm going to stop there. Again, this is the NASW's campaign for Social Work Month. Social Workers Are Essential. I'd like to hear from my fellow social workers how your agencies are going to be celebrating Social Work Month. I'd really like to hear. But I do want to thank you all for watching this video. Again, for all the social workers out there, thank you for the work that you do every day for your clients, for your agency, and for the profession. Please continue to support each other and yourselves. Bye for now.